All right, this is my intro to wheel throwing video. I'm gonna go over some of the details with these wheels. First thing we need is a bat. This is a plastic surface that attaches to these two pins that stick up. So I'm gonna place that on here. Additional things that I'm going to need are this splash pan, which should be on the wheel already. I also have a bucket with some water and a sponge. I have a wire tool to cut my works off. I have at least one ball of clay about the size of my fist, maybe just slightly larger or smaller, depending on the size of your hands. I also have a rib tool to help with smoothing and strengthening the walls, and I have a needle tool, which is really nice for details and figuring out how thick the bottom is. All right, first things first, the wheel. When I turn it on, I either have an orange button to my left-hand side, which I turn on. You might be able to hear that now. Or there's a lever I turn to the right. And then to work the wheel, to get it to spin, what I do is I use my right foot and I kick away from myself. So right now I'm just kicking with my right foot. There are also places for your feet to sit off to the side. Okay, that's so that you don't have to hold them in the air the whole time. And then once you've kicked it a little bit, you can use your left foot to press the pedal, and that'll get it going faster. All right, so now I'm pressing down the pedal, you'll see it spinning faster, and you might hear some of that detail. Now to stop the wheel, you use your right foot once again, and it slows down the wheel just a little bit at a time. So those are the basic functions of it. All right, I have my ball of clay. Now the closer to a ball shape that you have, the easier it's gonna be to do the centering. Because remember, the whole point of wheel throwing is to have something that is round and symmetrical so that the symmetrical or centrifugal force works really well with it. Now if you notice, I placed it as close to the center as I really could. If I notice it's off at all, I can hit it. And I'm just gonna press down on the sides with my hands. So I'm trying to make a suction cup basically, because I do not want this clay to come off until I'm ready. So I've pressed it down a little bit, still trying to keep it as round as possible. If you see that it's off, kind of adjust your shape. And now I'm gonna get started. You should definitely be wearing an apron for this. It's something that as a beginner, you're gonna get very messy possibly, so you wanna make sure you're taking care of yourself. All right, so I'm ready to get started now. I'm gonna move on to my next video.